Welcome to today's episode of the Playbook, a sports talk show with Mark and Tyler. This is Mark and I'm Tyler.
Howdy.
Over the shoulder, yes! 7 for New England. Brady gets rid of it quickly. Catch! Julian Edelman off to the races!
Oh, batted in the air. What an acrobatic play that is by as Newton. Good protection down the field. Look at the big fella go get it, Benjamin. And all the way
NCAA
Yeah.
down to the finals. Alabama, who I predicted to win, versus Clemson, who I also predicted to win. So, who wins?
Alabama.
We've been saying all year, Alabama's the best team in football, college football.
The only team that could have beaten them was Washington.
Yeah, if Clemson's defense can keep them in the game, I believe Clemson has a shot.
You think Deshaun Watson could
I think they have a shot. And if you haven't seen this clip of a Division II Derek Harper, Clark, Atlanta, one of the most amazing dunks you'll ever see. Take a look at it. Now it's time for one of our favorite new segments of the show, Quick Take, where we each read 5 sports-related topics, and the other person has to just say what's on
First thing that comes
to mind. So here we go. Dale Earnhardt Jr. There you go, Justin.
He's the best racer in the world right now.
Best racer.
I think.
John Elway.
He is a better GM than he was a player.
Disagree. Steve McNair. Quarterback heavy. Quick take today.
Steve McNair. Quarterback that gets no recognition in one of the great, like the top 10 lists. Nobody puts Steve McNair up there. I don't know why.
Bo Jackson.
The greatest running back of all time.
The greatest athlete of my generation.
Yeah.
And finally, a name people might not be familiar with, but you will be in the future. Tyler Coyle.
I don't know why he's not playing wide receiver. Hopefully he gets some PT next year under the new coach. UConn, keep a lookout for him. First one's pretty controversial. NHL.
Not allowed to talk about it.
Peyton Manning.
Arguably the greatest quarterback of all time.
Future coach, guaranteed. Gale Sayers.
A human highlight film, and I met him in person after he retired.
Darryl Strawberry.
Oh, one of the greatest Mets ever. Party animal, though.
Speaking of party animal, Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams. Along the lines of Steve McNair, very underrated running back, very intelligent guy, valued his body over the game.
Smart man. To start the NFL section of today's episode, we're going to have a little tribute to one of the greatest wide receivers of all time.
And one of my favorite players and your favorite players of all time.
Steve Smith.
It's Flacco looking right, near side across his body with the throw. He's got Smith caught. 20-10. Smith breaks a tackle and he's in trouble on the run, and it's caught. Steve Smith will score.
What happened between you and Talib on the field early in the game?
I don't know. You go ask him because he didn't finish the game. Ice up, son. Ice up.
Ice up, son. Love that line.
Well, it's playoff time. We're going to talk about who's going to win and why. So, we have Oakland at Houston, one of the AFC wildcard games. Who's going to win that game?
I certainly hope Oakland wins, but it's one of those seasons where Houston has just one ugly. 2 teams really without a quarterback. Connor Cook, 3rd-string quarterback, and start for the Raiders. Brock Osweiler might as well be a 3rd-string quarterback.
It's going to be an ugly game.
I say Oakland does enough to squeak by.
One of probably going to be the most boring games in the AFC, or probably wild card in general. The Miami Dolphins versus the Pittsburgh overrated Steelers.
I think the Steelers roll. I mean, route.
You think so?
Route, yep.
I have a weird feeling that Matt Moore is going to lead the Dolphins to victory. I
Really?
honestly feel like Jay Ajayi could easily run for 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the Dolphins win.
It's possible. That's an interesting team. They are loaded with talent, but I think the Steelers are going to roll them.
I just said that it's going to be the most boring game in the playoffs, but now I'm thinking of it, it's probably going to be the best one.
Yeah.
Let's go to the NFC. Detroit at Seattle.
Well, let me preface this with top to bottom. I think the NFC teams are stronger than the AFC teams this year.
Yeah.
Seattle. I think at home, I don't see them losing a playoff game.
I don't. That's what I was just gonna say. And Seattle at home in the playoff doesn't lose. The other side of the NFC, New York at Green Bay. So this is a question. Who would you rather see the Cowboys play?
I don't think it matters at this point. I mean, no matter who they play, it's going to be a tough game. Green Bay's on a roll. You love when people say that.
They are. I've been saying no, but they.
The Giants are on a roll. They win ugly, but they win. It's in Green Bay. If Green Bay can get any kind of running game going, I think it's going to be the Packers. Now it's time for Ask Tyler, everyone's favorite new topic. Let's stick with the Green Bay Giants game. There's talk by the pundits that the winner of this game will go to the Super Bowl. You agree with that?
No, absolutely not.
You want to elaborate?
Because the NFC is littered with good teams. First, they have to go through Seattle, or Dallas, or Atlanta.
Right.
So or Detroit, and I honestly, it's a possibility, but I don't see the Giants or Green Bay in the Super Bowl this year.
Did Aaron Rodgers cement the MVP last week's game with the win over Detroit Lions?
Yeah, he did, 100%. First of all, he should have had it 2 weeks ago. I don't even know why people were talking about Tom Brady. Tom Brady will not be the MVP this year. If he is, I will never watch the NFL ever again. I promise you. If Tom Brady is named the NFL MVP, I will never watch the NFL ever again.
Will the signing of Devin Hester help the Seattle Seahawks help the Seattle Seahawks?
Yeah, 100%. After losing Tyler Lockett, they need somebody back there. They can't put Doug Baldwin back there. That's your star receiver. You can't put Thomas. He's out for the rest of the year.
What's Devin Hester, like 72?
Yeah, but it's Devin
still
Hester.
got it?
I mean, he got cut from the Ravens this year, but I think that Pete Carroll can whip some whatever the magic stuff he has on. I don't know. He'll probably run one back in the playoffs.
Finally, should Ronda Rousey retire from the MMA?
Yeah. The question that I've been looking at and what I've been asking is, was she really good to begin with?
How can you say that?
Because you look at all the fighters and all the fighters she fought, they have nowhere near the talent as the girls that she's fighting now. She was dominant because the other girls weren't. And now she's fighting girls who are on their level, arguably better than her, and she's not winning.
I have to agree with that. That's a valid statement. I mean, when she entered the MMA as a bantamweight, she was the first woman fighter. It was a new division. Obviously, women coming into the MMA, and you're right. Now that it's been around for 3-4 years, I mean, her last 2 fights, she got knocked out.
She just doesn't evolve into what MMA is. She just wrestles. She's not a boxer, and it's proven that she cannot stand up with anybody.
So she's a lot like Daniel Cormier?
Yeah,
one might say.
Pretty much, yeah.
Where's he gone, by the way?
He's injured. Injured because
he's got the Aqib Talib syndrome.
He's a little freaking puss. So to round up the NBA, Russell Westbrook still having a triple-double, James Harden still grabbing triple-doubles, and the Rockets are winning, Thunder's not. Cavs and Warriors, again, best 2 teams in the league.
Well, the Clippers are playing
the Clippers are playing pretty well, but I mean, it's the Clippers. They're going to hit the playoffs and lose. But I mean, there's not much to talk about in the NBA right now. I mean, it's just the same things that we were talking about a couple weeks ago.
Big surprise in the NBA for me, outside of the Rockets doing well, is the Knicks doing well?
They've been playing all right. I wouldn't say they've been playing to the expectations that everybody thought they were. D. Rose looks amazing.
I think the Knicks playing 500 ball or better is doing well. We'd like to thank our subscribers. We now have 18.
Yep.
We had a lot of views from last week's video. Thank you very much. And we had some comments we wanted to look at
A
couple weeks ago. So we had a comment during one of our first episodes of Quick Take, and I hastily dismissed Kobe Bryant. And Jonah, I understand he's your favorite player, listening to your podcast, The Perspective.
I'm on it too, by the way.
He is one of the greatest players of all time. I don't believe he is the greatest player of all time. See Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Julius Erving. I think we get the point. But thanks for the comments. Keep them coming.
We appreciate you watching.
Yes, we do.
And we appreciate all the views we got on last episode. Thanks to my good friend at BreezyWorx. You can follow him on Instagram.
As you can see, I still don't have a BreezyWorx shirt yet.
I'll link his Instagram down in the description. You can check him out. But thank you for watching this episode of the Playbook with Mark and Tyler. Thank you for watching to the end. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please, please share. It means a whole bunch to us, and we appreciate it. And if you want to see more of this, we've got some good plans on the way. So make sure you subscribe to keep in touch with that. Thank you. Peace.
See ya.
He sat like this for the whole episode, just on the ottoman.